So since my childhood, I have lived in two worlds. So one is the real world where you and I are sitting, and then there is my world of books where I can be whoever I want to be, and I wanted to share this world with my children. When he was born, we were living in New York, and there's this beautiful reading culture for children there. There are public libraries, there's weekend story time. So we loved all of that. And then when he was very small, we came back home to Mumbai, and that was missing here. That reading culture, I thought, was missing for children. There were hardly any good bookstores, and my son was so excited about books. He wanted to talk about books with his friends, but very few of his friends were interested in books. As a mother, it was very alarming for me to see this addiction to gadgets. A baby will not eat unless there's a screen on in front of the baby. What's slime? Slime. Good books, they have so much food for thought. There are different characters, there are multicultural themes, settings. With that, you can develop their creative thinking, their critical thinking. You can get them to communicate, express their thoughts. The bears are still outside the playground. What are the bees doing in the playground? Bees. Okay, you're the bees now, okay? And now the bear is going to come. The bears have come.
Hello. Being the same is boring, and being different is good.
My daughter started coming to Little Readers Nook when she was just less than 2 years, and now she's going to be 5 in a couple of months, and she's still going at it and doesn't want to stop.
I've seen a lot of changes in my daughter. She's become more open, more friendly. Their vocab also increases. Before I joined LRN, I was working with an MNC bank. When I had my baby, that's when I took a sabbatical.
I worked with Axis Bank for about 8 years, and then I quit just before my child was born.
Post my second baby, I thought, now my kids need my time. So suddenly you feel the need of leaving the job. But when you leave the job, there is a vacuum in your life which you need to fill.
They want to make a difference in some way, do something meaningful with their time. And if you give those mothers that opportunity to have a flexible work timing, and then it has to be something which excites them. So if all of this can be put together, I think any mother would jump for such an opportunity. And that's what happened.
My daughter went to one of the Little Readers Nook sessions, and I was very intrigued with the way the whole session was conducted. A story can be so much fun. Otherwise, we just take a book and we just read. We never try to modulate it, or we never try to make it more imaginative with probably puppets and accessories. So it was really interesting for me. And when I came back home, I tried to read it to her the same way. But it wasn't the same, like you just take a book, you still don't know how to read a story to a child.
We have an initial training program which is conducted online, and there we train mothers in how to tell a story, how to engage children with books. Then we have experts who will sit and design a very detailed lesson plan for every book.
Whenever I conduct a session, the kind of joy and the kind of fulfillment that I experience, you just feel you've contributed so much to a young life in that 1 hour.
As a book lover, I know that if you give good books to children, if you engage them in the right way with books, they are going to fall in love with books. I know that.
I'm Amrit. I make these short documentary films on a variety of topics, subjects, issues on startups and NGOs from across India. If you're doing something where I can come and shoot and make a story out of it, or if you want to sponsor one of my films, do reach out to me. You can watch all of my stories on 3minutestories.com. Thank you.